Woo-hoo. Good morning. Hey, Kathy. Gonna give it just a minute and then we're gonna get started. Good morning, good morning. We're gonna start here in just a minute. Can someone give me like a, I can't see your videos or anything, but maybe shout out if you can hear me? I hope so.
I can hear you.
Oh, thank you, Kathy. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna give it just a second. And I don't know, let me see if you can kind of, I'm gonna angle this down. Do you see on the ground how I did a box? This is gonna be for the second to last block. We're gonna be doing some cardio movement where we're going in and out of the box. So you can kind of use, I don't know, it doesn't really matter if you have tape on the ground or anything, but I just did that for sake of helping me be able to see that. So we're gonna be doing that later, just so you know. And I have a chair. If you have something that you can be doing tricep dips on, or if you have weights that you want to do like an overhead tricep extension, we are going to be doing that too. So let's go ahead and we're going to start with warm up. You're going to begin, just bend over and just rotate open one arm at a time. And just alternate from side to side, a little T-spine rotation standing up. And I've also got a light set of dumbbells out. You can kind of go with whatever you want today. There's going to be some overhead work with the dumbbell and a chest fly. Okay, and then right after these, we're going to do a standing knee to elbow. Get a little rotation through your torso. Some movement through your hip flexors and shoulders. It's good. You guys keep me accountable with having to keep our garage at least looking halfway decent. Okay, now we're going to go into a standing start where you bring your feet apart, point your toes forward, and just reach, keeping your legs straight down towards your legs, getting a little hinge in your hips. Some active movement to your hamstrings and hips. Oh, my hammies are tight. Okay, then after this one, you're just gonna bring your arm, I'm gonna go from the side, arms out in front of you. Lift your legs up, keeping them as straight as you can. Try your best. You can have a soft bend in your knees, but not to bend them like a march. You want to feel some active loosening up through your hamstrings without leaning back too much. So staying straight up, and it's going to depend on your hamstring mobility. Mine are super tight. All this running. Hopefully everyone's doing good with the catch me if you can, or catch us if you can. Okay, now to get your heart rates up a little bit, gonna act like you're jump roping. Just gonna rotate a little bit through your wrist, get a little bit of a hopping motion through your feet, landing light on the balls of your feet. You should probably get a jump rope for this one. I appreciate you guys getting up early. Whether you're in your living room, your garage, your bedroom, wherever. Okay, now you're gonna act like you're skipping in place. Make it as happy as you want it. Just lifting opposite arm and opposite leg. If you guys can see right behind me, you can see my phone that's keeping my heart rate zones. We'll see if we can get that thing to go orange today. I get the majority of my squat points when I go out for a run. Okay, kind of loosen up. I'm gonna explain block number one. This is gonna be 20 minutes long. So we're gonna have a good chunk of time we're gonna be working with. Okay, let me go through the movements and I'll kind of recap as we go. And you can go at your own pace. The goal is to get about 3 rounds. Here's what you're gonna start with. Diamond push-ups. So essentially your hands are gonna be placed like this on the floor. So when you do the push-ups, your elbows are coming back into the side like this, but your hands are staying right underneath your chest. And you're forming kind of a diamond-like shape with your hands. Okay, so let me show you real quick. And you can go with your knees or your toes. So form the diamond, hands right underneath your chest. And you're gonna drop your chest forward and then press up. The option is to take it to your knees. That's gonna be for 8 reps. Then you're gonna point your hands, your fingers forward. Then you have a hand release push-up, either from your toes, lifting your hands off the floor, pushing straight back, or your knees. That's a great option. Just releasing the hand. Hand release push-ups are great for progressing to regular push-ups because you get that little break after you lower yourself down. Okay, then you're gonna go into a bridge chest fly. So you're gonna come down onto your back, have your light set of dumbbells, lift your hips up, and then take your arms out into the side for the bridge. You can lower your hips as an option if you want to give your legs a little bit of a break. I may do that at some point. We're going to go through those. You have 8, 8, and 8. And then we're going to go into 8, 8, and 8. I have 3 other exercises. You're going to have a kneeling overhead to stand. So whatever foot's forward, opposite arm holds the weight. You're going to stand, keep it overhead, and then kneel back on the ground. And now if you don't like the deep range of motion or the kneeling, you can stagger your foot back and then forward, keeping it over your head. Just make sure it's the leg that's doing the moving is the side that holds the weight. 8 on one side, 8 on the other. And then this next one, more of active mobility. You don't need dumbbells unless you want them. And have your hands right by your head. And if you had dumbbells, you would just hold them right at your shoulders. Okay, but I would go without. Soft bending your knees, and you're gonna hinge forward like you were doing a deadlift. Okay, you're pushing your butt back, keeping your back flat, and then you're extending up. So you should feel the movement through your hamstrings. Okay, now your last one. Side plank leg lift from your forearm. Lift your hip up, and then you're gonna lift one leg at a time, away from the other leg. A great option, and I'm gonna be using this one today, to drop down to your knee, but keep your hip lifted. That's the key as you raise your leg. You're gonna do 8 on each side. Okay, I'll kind of talk you through it. Let me check our time to make sure we're all good. Tighten up my monitor. Hopefully your guys' monitors strapped up, ready to go. And let's see. And feel free, I know yesterday, or not yesterday, on Saturday when we did a workout, if you ever, because I can hear you in my headphones, if you guys ever have questions throughout or need different options, or you're like, this just isn't feeling good, just unmute your mic, yell it out, and I'll kind of pause what I'm doing and I'll explain it to you while everyone else is going. That's totally fine. Okay, we're gonna go for 20 minutes, then we have a 4-minute block and a 10-minute block, and we'll be good to go. All right, people, let's go ahead and start with the diamond push-ups. You have 8 reps. Halfway. Now to hand release push-ups, so change the position of your hands. That's 5 through me. Remember, use your knees as a great option. Okay, now we're gonna turn over and we have your bridge, iso bridge, chest fly, 8 times. Remember, you can lower your hips down. That's a great option. 4, I got 4 more. Remember, you don't need super heavy weights. If you don't have dumbbells, you can grab some water bottles, something that'll give you a little bit of resistance. Remember, just working with what we got today. Okay. Next one, single dumbbell. We're doing 8 on each side. Remember, whatever leg's the mover, that's the side that you're gonna go overhead. Two more. Bend your elbow a little bit. Rest it at your shoulder as an option. 8 on the other side. That's 6. Ooh, this one, lunges always get my heart rate up. Man, good total body movement. Okay, now we got the good mornings. Called good mornings for obvious reasons. We're up early, gonna wake up, hinge, take a little bend in your knees if you need to. Make sure your back's not rounding, keep your shoulders pinned back. Think of pushing your butt back, not down. 3 more. Okay. Last one. Guys, remember what it is? Side plank, leg lift. I'm going to take the option from the knee. You can do whatever feels best for you. 8 on one side, 8 on the other. Turn to the other side. Woo. Okay, get a quick sip of water if you need it. That was round 1. Remember going for 3 rounds? We're up 5 minutes in, 15 minutes ago. Okay, diamond push-ups. Remember the hand position, okay? Should feel closer through your shoulders and chest. Like there's a little compression on the front of the shoulders. Three more. I want your chest to come right above your hands. Okay, now the hand release. Four more. One more. Okay, now we got the chest fly. ISO bridge. Lift your hips up high, point your toes forward. Three more. Feel your glutes stabilize by squeezing tight. So you're getting some active work there as well. Okay, they're gonna take one of your dumbbells. Remember, going overhead. Get on the other side. Remember, if you don't want to kneel, you can hover your knee right above the floor. Two more. Okay. Now we got a good morning. A little active movement through the hips. Now I don't have much hamstring mobility today. I'm kind of getting about this far. Some of you might be able to get a little further before it tightens up too much. We're gonna finish the side plank leg lift, take a little breather and get on to round 3. I think I did 10 actually. Remember, drop that knee if you want. Make sure you keep your shoulders back. There's a tendency to do this. Round forward. You want to use your knee as a better option, keeping your hip lifted. Keep your posture nice and tall. Okay. Take a little breather. Okay, let me see what time we got. Hey, about halfway. I bet we get through about 4 rounds. Okay, diamond push-up, hand release, chest fly. You guys ready? Some of you guys are probably already on round 4. Man, okay, here we go. Okay, now the hand release, 8 reps. Four more. 2 more. And the iso bridge, chest fly. Reduced range of motion as an option is my final one. Take one of your dumbbells and you have the overhead lunges for the kneel. Three more. Step back like you're on train track. Three more. 2 more. Okay, so good morning. It's a good way to practice your deadlift. Practice that motion of your hips going back. Let me turn this so the lighting's a little better. I'm not in front of the black shelf. But hips back, hinge, and then come up. Your shoulders up here help you keep that posture and train your body through the posture so that you're not letting your shoulders round forward. So even though it might not feel like a lot, these are with purpose if you do them right. Look down at your feet really quick. Are your toes pointing forward or are they hip width apart? Or are they starting to angle outward? Are they starting to do something you don't want them to do? Change it. Fix them. Okay, 8 on each side. Seven and 8. Get the other side. Eight. Okay, I think we have time. Let me check it. Oh, we do. Okay, one more round. We're gonna blaze through this one pretty quick. Diamond push-ups, hand release, iso bridge. Here we go. We got about 4 minutes. Let's do it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hand release. 3 more. 1 more. That's for the iso bridge. One more. Okay. Overhead. Kneeling to stand. Remember, envision those train tracks your feet are on. One more. Four more. Good morning. Halfway, check your feet. I have to do it too. Two more. One more. Okay, what's our final one? Side plank leg lift. Then we'll demo our next block. Switch sides. Okay, take a little breather. This one we're gonna call our cardio round. Then we've got a bit of a strength and endurance round. We're gonna use your chair for lighter weights. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I got my stopwatch going for you guys. Can't afford to have you guys over time. Woo! Okay. So, essentially, here's what you guys are gonna be doing. Let me angle this down just a little bit so you can see. Remember the box? There it is. Okay. So we're gonna do 4 rounds of this. So for 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Here's what your first one is. You're gonna start from outside the box. Both feet come inside, both feet come outside. Inside, outside, inside, outside. You're gonna do that for 20 seconds. Balls to your feet. You can step, raise the foot up as an option. Okay, rest for 10 seconds. And then we've got a foot exchange. You're just gonna go in and out from inside the box one at a time. And you can step them as an option. 4 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Let's get this party started and begin. And these you want to stay nice and low. If any of you guys have done athletics or anything in high school and college, these are some speed and agility drills. A few more seconds. Okay, and rest. Now we got that foot exchange. As there is just a quick touch, in and out. Here we go. Keep your head and chest up. You can look down a little bit if you want, just don't round your back. 5 seconds. And break. Okay, that was round 1 of 4. Okay, now we're gonna go side to side again. Let's get low and pick up the pace. Here we go. And break. Okay, now we got the foot exchange. Get my heart rate up. Got a 10-minute block after this and we're good and we'll stretch. Okay, go. You can pump your arms with it if you want. 5 seconds. Break. Okay, 10 seconds of rest isn't enough. Here we go. As long as you get both feet in the box, then both feet out of the box. That's why I'm elevating my foot, that inside one, so it comes out of the box. And break. Whew. Okay, foot exchange. 20 seconds, here we go. Two more seconds. And break. Okay, we got one more round. 20 seconds of each. 10-minute block. It's going to be 3 rounds. We'll be good. All right, shuffle. Ten seconds. And break. I like those ones. Those are kind of fun. Here's the last one. Foot exchange. Then we're going down. Here we go. Make them quick. In and out of the box. You can get creative and start going around it. Five seconds. Break. Okay. Now, let me go over what you guys are doing. Woo. Getting that stopwatch reset. I want to make sure you guys are all set. Okay, get some water. Here's what we're looking at. I'm going to go through, and I'm going to be counting you guys for the minute. This is what we're going to do. So the first round, you've got tricep dips. Okay, so it's where your feet are out. You can bend your knees if you like. Keep your shoulders back, and you're going to drop your hips close to the end of the chair. So you don't want your hips to be going forward and out, putting too much stress on your shoulders. Push your elbows back. Keep it close. We're going for 1 minute with 10 seconds of rest. That's too much pressure on your wrist. Grab your light weight or dumbbells. You can do an overhead tricep extension. Okay, we'll do 1 minute, rest for 10 seconds. And then you're going to take your dumbbells. You can either be seated or standing. We're going to have 1 minute of shoulder presses. Okay, that minute's going to seem like a very long time. You don't need very heavy weight. And then we're going to stand, hinging your hips, palms facing in, arms come out into the side. So we did a chest fly. Now we're going to work the opposing muscles on the way back. And you can bend your elbows a little more and pull your elbows back as an option. Whatever's going to work best for you. Okay. Just remember, 1 minute on, 10 seconds off, 3 rounds, 3 exercises. And we'll be good. I'm going to start my timer. And let's go ahead and begin with your tricep dips. Remember, keep your back in close proximity to the chair. And I like to keep a little bend in my knees, especially because my hamstrings are really tight. You can keep them straight for a little more challenge if you want. Oh, we got 30 more seconds, guys. $15 seconds. Few more seconds, come on. And break. Okay, 10 seconds, then we're doing shoulder presses. Lightweight should feel very heavy here. I'm gonna be seated. You can be standing if you want. Just make sure you're not arching your back or leaning back. And let's do it, 1 minute. Turn your palms in with your elbows out front as an option. If it feels better on your shoulders. And try if you can to stop your elbows when they're at the height of your shoulders so they're not coming all the way down. Gonna keep your shoulders a little more active with the lighter weight that you have. Shoulders over the hips. You guys, we have 30 seconds left. I don't know about you, but it is burning already. Come on. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. Oh man, these 8-pound dumbbells are not forgiving. Couple more seconds. And break. Okay, next one, reverse fly. Hinging forward, palms in, opposite of the chest fly. Okay, here we go. And begin. And you guys, just because we're not there to see you in person is no excuse to do this. No bouncing, okay? Save it for the trampoline. Nice and slow and controlled. You want to get more out of this, go slower. Maybe even, watch this, get a pause right here at the top. Get that tempo rocking. Come on. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And break. Okay, that was round 1 of 3. Okay, this is gonna be tough. Ready? Take a longer break if you need it. We're on. Feel it right on the back side of your arms as your elbows push back. I'm taking a little more aggressive bend in my knees to help support. Oh, we have 30 seconds, friends. Woo. Range of motion, all depends on you. Ten seconds, I'm shaking. Let's get one more good rep. Okay, take a breather. Got the shoulder press. Woo. Okay, just like that. Sit up tall, let's go. Need to break somewhere at the bottom of the top of the range of motion. Don't let your arms just fall down. No. 30 seconds. See how my arms aren't going totally straight? Because my lats and shoulders are a little tight. You don't have to straighten out your arms if it's going to compromise your posture. 10 seconds. 2, 1, break. Okay, reverse slides to finish round 2, and then we got round 3, and we're good. Here we go. Toes forward, make sure they're not pointing out. You guys know what it is. Look down at your feet. What are they doing? They're starting to point out. Readjust them. "30 seconds. You want to feel your shoulder blades squeeze together, not the top of your shoulder, shoulder blades right between them. Arms go back into the side. Slight bend in the elbows. You got 10 seconds. And break. Hey guys, get a quick sip of water. We got one more round of the dips. Ready for this? Whew. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Drop your hips down and then press straight up. Keep your back close to the chair. We got 20 seconds. Don't stop now. Why'd you wake up this early in the morning? Not to stop when you have the last 10 seconds of your dips. Come on. Come on. Get one more. And break. Oh. Whew. Okay, ready to press? Whew. Okay, nice tall posture. Do it. Oh my gosh. We got about 30 seconds. These are the heaviest 8-pound dumbbells I think I've ever held in my life. Who says you can't get a good workout at home? Woo. Come on, guys, you got 15 seconds. Wrap it up. Keep the core tight, don't lean back. One more. And break. Okay, I'm gonna face forward for this chest fly so you guys can see how the arms go out. You guys ready? Last one, hinge forward, toes forward. There it is. You guys, this is our last 35 seconds. Anyway. 20 seconds. Come on, what do you got? Give it a little pause. Ugh. Ten seconds. Stop and pause it. You guys are good. Woo. Good night. Good morning. Okay. Make sure this is angled enough. Get a sip of water. All right. Let me get this all. All right. Haha, love this thing. Hope you guys use all your monitors and everything. Okay. Go ahead and take a seat. Or sorry, go ahead and come down onto your stomach. We're gonna go into Cobra. Just put your hands right underneath your shoulders. Then you're gonna push up. And look straight up. Let your low back arch. We're gonna hold this for about 30 seconds. You can go down to your forearms if it's more comfortable. This is a great thing to decrease actually pressure through your low back, especially if there's disc issues. They had me doing this in physical therapy about 6 to 7 times a day for 30-second holds. Keep holding 10 more seconds. This lengthens out the front of your torso. We typically tend to be really tight. Okay, now we're gonna push back, separate the knees, point the toes and bring them together. Hips back onto your heels, reach out in front of you. Put pressure down through your palms. Try to keep your elbows elevated off the floor. Should feel a good stretch underneath the armpit, down along your side, through your lats. A little release through your lower back. And I'll come back up. Bring your hands down. If you already were, feet down. You're gonna press your hips up. Press your heels down. Best down dog you could do. You can alternate bending knees to get a little deeper stretch through the hamstrings as an option if you'd like. Let's go into pigeons to bring your right foot forward. And your right knee comes in between your hands, left leg, point your toe back. Just put some pressure down on the outside of the right hip. You can go down to your forearms if you like, as long as your back's not rounding. Hopefully you guys are doing good on your catch us if you can distances. Remember, every little bit counts, as long as it's active mileage. We get this question a lot. Let's switch sides. Active mileage meaning if you intentionally went out to be physical, and that can be a walk around the neighborhood. It's intentional. It could be a walk with your family. It could be a stroll around the block. It could be a workout you did, a run you did, a jog. It could be a hike, a bike ride, something. But it's not the mileage you get walking around your house. Just doing your normal day-to-day stuff. So just know it's active, intentional mileage. Count it all. And for every mile you get over what I get, or whatever your head coach at your studio gets, and I'm representing Sandy too for this, we will do 1 burpee for every mile that everybody gets over our distance. So do what you can, it adds up. I don't know if we really thought this one out. Okay, go ahead and just take the soles of your feet together. Let's get the adductors. Bring your heels in close, roll your shoulders back, and then use your elbows to put a little pressure on the inside. And I'm gonna put up a little post on Facebook today. I have some of you guys know I like to draw. I used to really be into art when I was in school and everything. And there's something I wanted to do, getting everybody involved. And I'm gonna put a little post out, right leg out, left leg up and over top for a hurdler stretch. And so I'm gonna put out a post, and I'm gonna need some suggestions and stuff from you guys that I think will make something come out pretty cool. And I'll post it and show you guys when it's done. Okay, switch sides. Hopefully you've set some goals for the week. You know what days you're gonna wake up, work out, if you're gonna work out in the evening, if you're gonna catch whatever they are. Keep track of your mileage. We're gonna keep you guys posted on studio updates. But set some goals for the week and for the day and for what you want to accomplish, and not overwhelm yourself, and be very forgiving to yourself so that you're not trying to do too much or trying to save the world here for this period of time. Just do your very best, how you can best support us get on these videos, reach forward to your toes, comment and post on Facebook, share all of that. That's how you can help us the most. You'll get a good reach for your toes. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these slightly longer workouts. We're going to try to be giving you guys a little bit more that you can be working with. So you just have to add a tiny bit of cardio on top of it, and then you'll be good to go. So guys, that is it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the workout. Hopefully we see you guys for the next one. If you want to, just check the schedule, check the links. I'm glad you guys all jumped on. You guys are fantastic. Love you guys, and we will see you next time.